Hello, this is going to be based on like politics, but it's not going to be like if I was a president because I know I'll never be a president and I wouldn't want to take on that responsibility anyhow. Moving forward, at any rate, I would I think a lot of problems are taking place in our country and everybody's aware of it and knows about it, especially the school shootings that's been happening these days. Now, I feel that um, first of all, we can't go back on, you know, there is no way to bring back uh, the lost lives and everything. So it's permanent. It is what it is. Shit happens. It was a horrific tragedy. An evil thing that took place. Now, but here's where I'm headed with this. I'm saying this. I'm I'm backing Trump up, but like when he's saying like the teachers should be armed, I agree. I think all teachers should have a weapon, um, especially nowadays. It's really sad, but I feel like that should be the case. Um, Teachers should be armed. Um, Now, I support homeschooling. Now, if there's a reason, now they make school mandatory. I forget the terminology for that. Like they make it where you have to go to school, or else there's legal consequences if you don't. If parents don't put their kids in school, they face legal, consequences. So that's mandatory. Kids are forced to have to go to school, be it public, private. Now, whether or not school is really necessary, all in all, I think it serves a purpose, but I don't think it's. I think it's overplayed, and it's not really cracked up to what it's really all about. I'm I'm not disputing education. I'm not saying education isn't important, but just food for thought. I don't know. I feel like school's a little overrated, um, but that's just my opinion. I think kids on in and of itself, kids are naturally smart. Parents can be good teachers and good role models. I don't think school is all what it is. Like especially college. Like I don't know. I think it's just all about everything's about money. People. Fast food restaurants, schools, buses, education, necessary evils, having to drive a car, being slaves to the system. It's all boils down to one thing, and that's money, which is sad because money isn't everything. Moving forward, the next thing I want to touch on is taxes. Like, for example, like the president is trying to like fix the tax problem and our deficit problem and money we owe and goods coming in and out of the country and illegal immigrant. Not that that has anything to do with taxes, but point being is that stores should decide. It's common sense. Why do we even need um, certain things like when it comes to taxes? It should be simplified. I mean, that's why we have math and geometry and equations and formulas to make things simple, science and math. But yet, things are so difficult and complicated. I mean, look at our politics. Look at the legislative system. Look at the White House. Look at the Constitution. Look at the Bill of Rights. Look at all that stuff. That's complicated stuff. Now, we as people can make it even more complicated because when you have more people, guess what? Things get more complicated and it ain't fun. It ain't fun at all. Point being is make things simple. Simple as can be now. That said, is there really a need for government? Yeah, mixed emotions on. I don't know. Part of me feels like there shouldn't be no government. There shouldn't be no president. Everybody should just be on their own. Or each man for himself. Um, you know, you know, you know, there's just a lot of problems. People on certain drugs, addictions, just a lot of chaos, and it's just this country's kind of a mess. And me as a person, I would explore possibilities of other planets to live on. Like take a space shuttle or rocket and go on to develop another planet and put humanity on there, because our planet's been around for millions and millions and a shit ton of years, and I don't know. I just feel like our Earth is old, and we've already got enough people on our planet. So I think that we should figure out a way to put people on other solar system or galaxies. It's just my opinion. We're heading into the future. Things are getting hairy, and I think people just don't know what to believe and how to be happy, and it's just a total wreck and a total mess. And we are in the midst. We are in the phase. We're in this time period where everything's a mess, and it's just a crisis we're going through as a human culture, as a nation, as a people in this nation, in the country, and even in Europe and places, other areas, Australia and China and Russia, people are feeling it abroad in other countries. In other continents, people are feeling this wave effect. Now, I believe in spirituality. I know in my other videos I said, fuck God, there is no God, I'm atheist, and blah, blah. No, I believe that the higher power, whether or not you want to call him God, I believe that there is a higher force. What is that higher force? I don't know. I believe in angels. I believe in spirits. I believe in the supernatural. I believe in spirituality. All my life I have. I believe that there's more to this life than what we perceive through our eye. I believe that there's more to the picture, more to the puzzle. And I don't know. I don't know the answer. No one knows. But I know that there's something more than this life, though, out there. And I believe in aliens. I believe in extraterrestrial stuff. I believe in that stuff. And I believe we can do better as a country. I believe our Congress can be in better shape. I believe society could be improved, vastly improved. I believe we're behind times in certain ways. I believe we should catch up with the other top dogs of the countries like Japan, China, and superpower countries like that are above us. We're not even what we used to be. We're not as the United States used to be. We're not what we used to be. Years ago, I know like principals, like as far as the school shooting, principals used to be allowed to or students used to be allowed to bring guns to school. Believe it or not. Years ago, back in the 70s and the 80s and I think the 60s, kids could bring guns to school and keep them in the principal's office because they'd go hunting after class. Yeah, that's the kind of world it used to be. We used to leave our doors open, not have to, and had no worries about crime and people craziness. That was the way life was in the 70s and the 80s now we've got to worry and watch our backs all the time. It ain't the same what it used to be. Of course, there's more people on this planet, and there's more people here, which makes things. And plus, families. This generation isn't being raised right. Our kids are just not. The kids aren't growing up the way they used to grow up, so that's playing a part. So I'm just here just to babble along and tell you guys, we've got the whole scheme and the whole scope of things, the whole realm of everything. When you take everything into consideration, we need a change. We need to step it up a notch and step it up a level as a country. That's all I'm saying. And enough with the fucking killings and the shootings and this bullshit, and it's fucked up. We don't need none more of that. We got to put a stop to that. We got to put an end to it. We got to let our teachers be armed with weapons. This killing is effed, and it's nonsense. It's fucking. I keep rambling on and on, and but talking ain't gonna solve nothing. But I just want to throw my ideas out there, though, because I know I've done president videos and just for the fun of it, and I know I'll never end up to be. So I said to myself, why pretend? Why act like I'm gonna be president when that's never gonna happen? I like certain things about politics. I like the idea to protect the country. I like the idea to be above everybody else. I like the idea to help and provide and be a role model and set an example. I like that stuff. It's all good. It's all psychology and related. And improving yourself as a human. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any ideas, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again. See you guys later.